Now my glasses can't change color. Battery's going to wear out pretty soon, but I wanted you all to see this while you still could. Okay.
No, the glass is full.
The glass is full. I went out to the lobby and filled it back up while y'all were watching the improv. All right, Lone Ranger and Tonto walk into a bar, sit down and start having a drink. They're having a drink. Little wild cowboy walks in and says, "Hey, whose white horse is that outside, that big white horse?" Lone Ranger says, "Well, that's my horse." What's the horse's name?
Trigger.
Trigger.
Trigger? No. Lone Ranger's horse is not Trigger.
Silver.
Silver. Hi-yo Trigger. Hi-yo Trigger away. No. That just don't sound right, does it? No. Hi-yo Silver away. Lone Ranger says it's mine. He and Tonto go outside because the cowboy says, "Well, something's wrong with that horse. You need to go have a look." They go outside and the horse looks like it's about to die of heat exhaustion. Lone Ranger's just having a fit. Gets some water, starts pouring it on Silver's head. See him when he's fanning him and all. He says, "Hey, Tonto, do me a favor." Tonto says, "Yes, Kimosabe." "Start running around Silver for me. Just run around him. You can stir up a breeze. That's going to make him feel better, I think." Tonto says, "Yes, Kimosabe," and starts running around Silver, running around him, running around him. Lone Ranger looks at the horse, looks at Tonto, says, "Okay, there's nothing I can do." Here he goes back inside and starts drinking his beer again. He's sitting there drinking his beer. And then another cowboy walks into the bar and said, "Hey, whose white horse is that outside?" Lone Ranger says, well, it's my horse. What's wrong with it now?" Cowboy says, "There ain't nothing wrong with it, but you left your engine running." Yeah, I know. You can object to that if you wanted to. If you want to, come straight to me. It's my joke. I didn't make it up, but I'm the one that told it. All right, next up, we have our first dance of the evening. This is the dance A Couple of Swells from the movie Easter Parade. Anyone out there familiar with the movie Easter Parade? It's an oldie but a goodie, right? Okay, in the movie, it's Fred Astaire and Judy Garland dancing. Well, in our show, it's Susie Brymer and Sandy Stevens dancing. Why is it that we don't have a guy dancing? Men in Boquete don't dance. That's right. So please welcome, and I know you're going to love them because they're cute as little buttons and they're amazingly awesome as well. Susie Brymer and Sandy Stevens dancing A Couple of Swells. Woo!
We don't know how to get there, no siree, no siree. We would drive up the avenue, but we haven't got the price. We would skate up the avenue, but there isn't any ice. We would ride on a bicycle, but we haven't got a bike. So we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue, and to walk up the avenue's what we want. are we, with plenty of currency. We like to knock the safe, but we forgot where we put the key. We're the favorite lads of girls in the picture ads. We'd like to tell you who we kissed last night, but we can't. The Vanderbilts are waiting at the club.
But how are we to get there? That's the rub. That's the rub.
We would sail up the avenue, but we haven't got a yacht. We would drive up the avenue, but the horse we had was shot. We would ride on the trolley car, but we haven't got the fare. So we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue, yes, we'll walk up the avenue till we're there.